Hello everyone. Today we start exploring crop circles. These patterns show up in fields all over the world. But what do they mean? Are they messages from aliens or something else?
When I see these designs, I think of the Nazca Lines in Peru. Like those old drawings, crop circles make us wonder. Are these patterns like ancient messages from space? Maybe we are still trying to connect with the universe.
That's interesting, Guy. But let's think about science too. Many crop circles come from natural causes or people. It's like a mystery who or what made these circles. They make us wonder what is true and what we imagine.
While science explains some things, I think about culture. Crop circles often show up in places with folk stories or new mysteries. Do they connect old stories to today's mysteries?
Interesting ideas, everyone. Crop circles mix both science and myths. They make us wonder. As we look deeper into their meaning, let's think about how they change our view of the world and the universe. Do they show more about us than the stars? When we look at history, it's interesting to see how people thought about crop circles before our modern ideas. Some early stories connected them to fairies and called them natural yet mystical. It makes me think about how much ancient beliefs affect how we see things today.
Michelle, that makes me think of old stories about fairy rings in the British Isles. Ancient farmers thought enchanted creatures made them while dancing. It's like seeing past shadows in today's fields. Maybe our interest in aliens is just a new way of looking at these magical tales.
Interesting, Guy. And it's good to know that the science behind these things changed too. In the 17th century, people thought natural forces like swirling wind or a plant disease caused them. It's cool how scientific views change, right? Maybe in 100 years, our ideas will change again.
Yes, Ryan. And besides science, there's a cultural side to look at. In some old cultures, they saw these shapes as signs of messages from gods, like big celestial events. I wonder if thinking of them as alien messages today is our way of wanting a cosmic link that goes beyond time and culture.
All these ideas show the interesting mix of history and new theories. As we study crop circles, let's think about how they challenge our view of the universe. Are we seeing stories from the stars, or are we being watched? Let's talk about the science behind crop circles. Have investigations improved? Can these shapes be natural, or are they from another world? Why are we so curious about where they come from?
Good point, Michelle. Some studies say humans make some crop circles using simple tools in just a few hours. This shows human skill, but doesn't rule out other ideas. Is it our wish to talk to space using science?
Yes, Ryan. But some crop circles have detailed designs with perfect shapes. Some people say these are hard to make by hand. There are reports of strange magnetic readings and plant changes. Could these strange findings mean unknown forces are at work?
That's interesting, Sonia. Science might help explain this mystery better. Think about using algorithms to study crop circle patterns for their complexity. Some show fractals like in nature, which are hard to copy by hand. What does this say about nature versus human creation?
These are great thoughts, everyone. Both science and guesses help solve these puzzles. Maybe crop circles remind us to be humble and curious about the universe. How does this mix of science and wonder affect how we see our place in the universe? Let's go deeper into how believers think crop circles are alien messages. Why do these patterns attract people who believe they are from another world?
For many believers, these circles show unknown things. They see the perfect shapes and ask, how can this be human art? Aren't these complex designs whispers from smart life trying to talk to us?
I see that, Guy. The attraction is in the mystery and how it makes us imagine. Believers think decoding these patterns might give us future messages or universal truth. This keeps their curiosity alive.
Yes, and these messages often appear in difficult times, maybe to guide or warn us. Historically, people have looked for meaning in the unknown, like omens or prophecies. Believing in alien messages continues this old way of finding comfort or direction.
This is an important culture part. Do you think belief in alien messages shows a deep wish to connect beyond our world? How do they change how we see our place in the universe?
Yes, Michelle. The idea we're part of a big cosmic network is strong. Believers often see alien messages as proof of this link, joining our life with the cosmos. It's comforting to think we're not alone and others might reach out to us.
But it's not just spiritual, it makes us think too. If these are alien messages, understanding them could change how we see communication and intelligence. It's a puzzle that pushes what we know.
And thinking of skeptics, alien messages make debate. This talk between belief and doubt keeps the topic alive. Each new circle brings more ideas, making everyone question or grow their views.
So, whether seen as communication or art, crop circles spark imagination and curiosity. They remind us of endless possibilities the universe has and our basic wish to explore them. Let's look at how crop circles affect art and stories. Do they show our need for connection, or are they just interesting puzzles?
Crop circles have really influenced art and media. They capture our imagination and show up in movies as alien signs. Remember enzymes? They're symbols for the unknown and our fears.
Yes, Guy. It's interesting how these patterns fit into stories and theories. Media likes to show these mysteries, playing with our curiosity and doubt. This mix makes them great for mystery and sci-fi stories.
Media makes the mystery bigger. But what interests me is how crop circles start talks about the unknown, real or fake, belief or doubt. They show our deep curiosity about the universe.
How do these stories change what people think? Do crop circles make us more open to aliens, or do they make us more doubtful and questioning?
They make us both open and doubtful. They make us think about life beyond Earth and also make us question media tricks and human creativity.
Yes, they start conversations. They make us think about our place in the universe and what is true or myth. This makes them lasting symbols.
No matter what people believe, they inspire creativity. In books, movies, or art, they make us imagine new possibilities. That's maybe their biggest impact, creating endless creativity and wonder.
So, crop circles are mirrors and canvases. They show our big questions and let us dream up new ideas. Whether it's art, myth, or science, they open our minds. What new mysteries will we find as we keep growing?